I'm Jean Dammeyer, founder of Indigo Energy and Fitness. You know, I'm so thrilled to be a leader in the health and fitness industry. I recognize the value of health. My health is the most important thing in my life today, and that's because I haven't always been healthy. The first half of my life, I battled addictions of all types. I suffered from obesity, I had a chronic illness, and an anxiety disorder, and the list goes on. So these last 22 years has really been about transforming my health and renewing myself personally and becoming educated on health, fitness, and personal wellness. So I've made it my profession and I've made it my passion to help you get to where you want to go with your health and with your life. Come and visit me at indigoenergyandfitness.com and see the many ways that I might be of service to you. So we all know that exercise is one of the most important keys to health and longevity. And I'm all about respecting the body by training it in very balanced and productive ways. So today I want to take you through one of my favorite workouts, using the body alone to build a foundation of core strength. I'm going to take you through a few standing stretches, and then we're going to do some work standing up, and then I'm going to take you down on the mat for the rest of the workout. So go ahead and bring your legs just a little bit wider than your hips and come into a wide stance lateral stretch. So you're going to draw that lower hand down your leg and reach. And let's go ahead and bring the legs out even wider. We're going to come into a wide stance fold. So come on down as far as you're comfortable coming down. You can either place your hands on your calves or down on your ankles. And again, take some nice deep inhales and exhales. Place your hands behind you, clasp your fingers, and reach those hands up towards the sky. So this is a wide stance stretch here, and then go ahead and bring that front shoulder forward. Feel that stretch all the way down the back of your shoulder. Excellent. All right, here we go for some more work, all right? So set yourself up, and before every exercise, you really want to get focused on the principles behind what you're about to do. So here, feel the sense of really grounding out of that front foot. Then we're going to come up, make sure it's straight, and then you're going to come up into a nice little flexion out of the knee. Then we're going to feel the work being absolutely brought up through the glutes, okay? And that back leg is neutral. Here we go. Come on down on the inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stay with me here. Exhale. If you need to resituate that back foot to get more range of motion, go for it. Exhale. Whew, excellent job. All right, now we're going to go into some functional balance movement here. So this is a challenge because we're going to add movement to balance. So it's very important to get your footing set up here, foot straight. All right, and get everything set up ahead of time before you lift off. Bring your elbows down next to your rib cage, and we're going to reach out. We're going to extend out through the fingertips. So let's come down on the mat for some of my very favorite exercises here. All right, we're going to start with hinge back with rotation. So bring your legs into a nice long bend. Okay, make sure your feet are flat, they're hip width distance apart. Okay, relax your shoulders, and as you come back, we're going to really contract that navel back in towards the spine and then create rotation out of the obliques as you reach back. Then inhale through the center, exhale, we're going to reach back, twisting from those obliques, inhaling, exhaling. It's a great way to warm up the core. And then come onto your back. So we're going to come into crunches, and we're going to add rotation here. So you can do this a couple different ways. If you want to modify it, keep your feet flat. Okay. If you want an added challenge, then you're going to bring yourself up onto your toes. So right away you're going to feel that work right out of the abdominals. Okay. And draw your one elbow towards your opposite knee. Exhale, contract that navel downward. Inhale, just lightly tap that toe. So you can see that I'm already shaking in the exercise. So it's truly an amazing exercise. Exhale, contract. Inhale back. Exhale, work it. Work it out of the abdominals. You got it. Adding that little bit of rotation there is going to really kick up the obliques. Flex your feet, and we're going to come into roll-ups, but we're going to add another challenge. And first, I want to show you how you can modify this exercise. You can inhale and exhale, and then just bring your arms further forward, right? Less of a challenge that way. Or more of a challenge, you would let the arms stay up in alignment with your head. So I'm going to have you hold it right here. This is the challenge. As you come up in the roll-up, I'm going to have you absolutely hold the work right here. We're going into leg raises, last abdominal exercise, so make sure that you place your hands underneath your buttocks, so that's going to support your lower back. Then bring your knees up towards your chest, bring your head up so you're gazing at your thighs. Draw your legs up into a full extension. Okay, shoulders are relaxed. Then you're going to bring the legs down. Now you're in charge of how low the legs go. You certainly want to make sure you're not going too low to where you can't maintain stabilization out of the lower back. Exhale. Now look at that. You're coming up slow. That's the key here. You're not going to pop those legs up. And come on up. We're going to come into some hip work. All right. So make your way onto one side, and you're going to set yourself up into the side here, and so balancing so that that back foot is right behind your knee. This is multi-planar hip work. Okay, so open up your chest, bring your hand on your waist here. Set yourself up in your core strength first before you lift off. Okay, so you're all set, lift. Here we go. So we're gonna come into the sagittal plane first. Bring that knee forward and go ahead and extend out. This is a very intense exercise. You can do this whole. Now we're going to go into push-ups. Slow, controlled push-ups. Okay, so here's what you want to do. Start with your hands, maybe just a little bit wider than your shoulders, and just bring the fingertips just slightly inward. Step back onto your knees into a plank position. Again, really contract the abdominals to hold that integrity of that plank. Now, if you want to add a challenge, then bring the leg back into extension and hold it. Okay, so here we go. Come down 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to hold for 2, and then you're going to slowly come up. You're going to want to pop up there. Don't let it happen. Okay, go ahead and set yourself up for prone cobra here. So really extend out of your toes and really get a good squeeze out of your glutes. Then draw your arms back. Okay, you're going to slightly bend your elbows. All right. Really, the idea here is you're going to retract back from the shoulder blades. Okay, so squeeze it. Keep your head neutral. Exhale back. So you're not lifting the upper body at all. You're stabilized. Okay, now we're going to go to inner outer pulses. So now you can lift the legs off the ground just slightly. Externally rotate your hips so that your heels come in toward each other. Point your toes, and we're actually going to draw those legs into inner outer pulses, just very small pulses being driven by the glutes and the hamstrings. Put your hands next to you, and here we go for some nice closing stretches. Draw back into child's pose. You're really reaching your arms out forward and feel that amazing stretch out the backs of your shoulders and down through your back. Nice deep inhale and exhale, and then just transition into downward dog. All right, so your hands are at the front of your mat. Feet are towards the back. Lift out of your tail and really extend out of your back. Yeah. Great. Wow. What a great ending to a challenging workout. I recommend this type of core workout at least a couple of times a week, alternating between your other types of training. And I encourage you to bring in at least 20 minutes of stretching every day, and at the very least after every workout. What a pleasure it's been for me to have been a part of your health today. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon.